Today we're going to be installing a couple of accessories onto the Velotric Summit 1. We're going to add the rear rack and a bottle holder that came with the bike. It was offered as free. And let's get started. The rack comes with all the necessary hardware and instructions. You use the QR code and it'll bring you to the website and the video that shows you step by step how to assemble or mount the rack on the Summit 1. The Summit 1 has a max load on this rack of 66 pounds. To install the rack, you'll need to remove the rear wheel. You'll need to use a 19mm wrench and loosen both bolts on each side. And loosen those and then remove the wheel. You'll also need to disconnect the hub motor back here. Following Velotric's instructions for installing, it asks you to disconnect the hub here, but it's on there pretty tight, and I decided not to stress out the connection too much, and probably requires you to cut these straps here, but I chose not to do it that way and just install it the bolts here by hand carefully in the limited space that I have. This one right here. Okay, I was able to mount the rack without taking off the wheel, the rear wheel, and I had just enough room to put in the 2 bolts in here, and I was able to use the wrench, or the Allen wrench, from the tools that were provided by Velotric with the bike, and had just enough room to tighten it to the specified torque on each side here. And the same thing for the other side. The other side was a little bit more difficult. I don't have as much room, but I was able to put it in there in between the rotor, and then I tightened it carefully with some pliers, and wrap some tape around it so I do not mess up the bolt too much. And so I tightened it that way here on this side. In the final step here, I'm going to attach the bar to the rack and to the frame here, like so. Okay, I finished installing the last brace here, connected it here and here, and I ended up using my pliers again because I did not take off the wheel. And if you did take off the wheel, please make sure that you tighten up the hub here to the specifications of 31 to 35 Newton meters of torque on each side. Okay, so that is the rack on the Velotric Summit 1. To install the cage for the water bottle, you're going to need a number 4 millimeter Allen wrench, which does not come in the toolkit that was provided by Velotric, so you'll need to get one of those, because you'll need to take these two off and reuse them for this, or use the screws that are provided